Hello ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? It's your boy Tom Origins here, and today we're looking at breaking down the brand new Uncharted movie trailer. It drops February 18th, 2022, and it looks to be quite exciting. The video game Uncharted by Sony and PlayStation has been released. Naughty Dog's first iconic game has released its movie starring the one and only Spider-Man himself, Tom Holland. He is a British superstar who has gone over to the Americans and has definitely killed it over there in the American scene. The Nathan that we see in Tom's performance is actually a much younger Nathan. It's kind of a prequel to the video game Nathan that we get. Video game Nathan's kind of in his 20s and then it ends in his sort of 30s, 40s. But this is a much younger version of Nathan, and this is nice to see. Tom is an iconic character, actor. He's done Spider-Man, and he was in that other film with Obi-Wan Kenobi and a tsunami. But more importantly, he's been Spider-Man, so he's very athletic. He also was Billy Elliot in musicals, so he's definitely got a pizzazz for doing his own stunts and some serious fighting and training and spinning and kicking, which we see in the trailer. But this film is going to have some very famous characters in it and some very famous actors like Mark Wahlberg, who'll be playing the fan favourite Sully. Most people are torn about that decision. Quite like Mark, think he'll do a great job as a younger version of Sully. And it's very important when striking criticism that we look at these characters as what they are, which is younger interpretations of our beloved characters. And we'll talk more about that in a minute at the end. But yeah, Tom and Mark seem to be killing it as this buddy comedy duo act, and these new actors and actresses we see on screen are phenomenal. We see a good range of cast members, especially in the bad guys team. We see one of the guys in the polo shirt is actually a Scottish actor, or is playing a Scottish character, which is very cool and very interesting. This iconic clip there of just Tom with the gun looks pretty iconic and pretty true to the subject matter and material, so I'm glad to see that. That was one of my favourite clips in the trailer, and the silliness of this scene in the trailer is magical. Honestly, you've got to watch it, it's brilliant. But it reminded me of early Uncharted games, just the level of silliness you would do on the levels. There's a cargo plane with all the cargo coming out the back of it, and Tom and this poor stunt double is climbing along these crates and having this cool fist fight. And the trailer does make it look very cool. So if we're going to have these very game-like set pieces in the film, some big iconic moments in the film that are going to be like little subtle nods to the games, I think that's going to be great. Tom, I think he'll do well. We're going to use him for multiple films in the future, so I think they've done a smart job casting him. Now, hypothetically, if they were going to cast anyone else as Nathan, I think it has to be the one and the only Ryan Reynolds. Come on, Nathan Drake and Ryan Reynolds go together hand in hand. I couldn't see anyone else playing him. When I heard of the Uncharted movie rumours back years ago, I really wanted Ryan to play him. I really thought he would have been a sensational Nathan. I'm sure Tom will do a great job with young Nathan, but I would have loved to see Ryan play Nathan on screen. I think he would be phenomenal. He would be so funny, and he's clearly a big video game fan after the movie Free Guy as well. The way he's portrayed Deadpool, the comedy, the action, the look. I think he would portray Nathan Drake in a phenomenal level. If we were going to do it iconically from the games, and we were going to pay reference to the games and try and make it as lifelike to the games as possible, an older Nathan, definitely Ryan would have been number one pick, and maybe The Rock as Sully, who knows. But I definitely would. I'm looking forward to seeing Tom play the young Nathan, and I'd like to see him a bit more. I'm looking forward as well to see Pedro Pascal play Joel in The Last of Us. I want to see how well he does after the Mandalorian success. So hopefully Sony's having a good year when it comes to its movies. We're going to see some good video game movies getting taken to a big franchise level. So we might see multiple Uncharted films, and maybe eventually we might see Ryan as Nathan, maybe in a long time down the line. I don't know. But yeah, February 18th, 2022. Can't wait to watch this and review it here on the channel. So like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye for now. Peace.
Switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia. Darling, I'm just so fed up with what does perfect even mean?